Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Secret to Success podcast. We strive to bring you the top leaders in their industries so you can learn their secrets to success, so you can grow and build your businesses, be prosperous, and live the dreams that you are so looking to live. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@theatsjr.com for more information about the ATSJR companies and to find out more about how to live your dreams and reach that middle class exit and live the life that you were supposed to live. Freedom is abundance, and abundance is freedom. Let's all go live it. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of the Secret to Success podcast.
All right. So you were busy today. Congratulations. Because that means you had plenty of people coming to the booth. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So before we get started, first off, I want to congratulate you on your marketing because you have been doing a great job. You've been doing a really good job. What questions do you have about your marketing?
Well,
I just want to see if you have any specific questions first before we get started.
well, this topic's been on my mind, like just about the funnels. I would want to know more about funnels, if possible.
Funnels, okay.
I don't know if it's marketing or not, but like I didn't know what it was. I just wanted to know.
Okay. Sales funnel. So this is what I'll do. I will, on your dashboard, you should have Sales Funnel Mastery 1 and 2, and it gives you. I have not mastered sales funnels, but what sales funnels does is for your designs, it'll literally automate things for you. So if they can go to, you can post the link to your funnel on Luminous Footgear. They can click it. It can take them to designs. They can choose their design, choose their foot size, or if they have the shoes, if they don't have the shoes, and it'll direct them there. Then I close them out, and then you'll get the email for the order. That's basically what sales funnels will do. It'll automate things for you.
Yes, sir.
To design a sales funnel, if you look at Sales Funnel Mastery 1 and 2, it'll walk you through how to do that. And then I'll also let Antonio know that you asked about sales funnels, so he can help you with that as well. But for Luminous Footgear, a sales funnel would be really good for you.
Gotcha.
But my first question would be to you: are you in a position where you can take on an influx of customers? Like if you put and I'm only asking you this question not to ask you if you're prepared, but to put your mindset in the frame of, you set up your sales funnel and you have 10 orders that come through in one day.
Sure.
Can you handle that? So when it comes to your sales funnels, also put your mind frame in the thought of production for sales funnels too.
Like I said, right now I'm working on it. I'm not there yet. Like I said, I'm ready to get there.
All right. And Antonio told me something, and when he told me, I've watched you. He told me, he said, Dakota is me. And I sat back and I was like, huh. So when you tell me stuff like that, I know you're serious. I know you're not just asking questions just to be asking questions, though. You asking questions because in your mind you've already started implementing it and how to do it.
That's right.
So I'll let Antonio know that you asked about sales funnels, so he can go in depth with you about sales funnels. And when it comes to marketing your sales funnels and putting them in place for marketing, I got you covered. But the building aspect of it is not my strength. So I'm not even gonna lie to you about that one.
Right.
Now for your marketing. So we have January 6th. Okay. January 5th. January 4th. Okay. Do you have a program in place like Hootsuite?
Can you say it for me one more time, please?
Do you have a program in place like Hootsuite? HOOT Here, I'll put it in chat for you.
Yes, ma'am. I've never. I don't think I've never seen that before.
Okay. Programs, Hootsuite and programs like Hootsuite, what they do is you are a very busy person. You're in school full time. You run a full time business, and not only do you run a full time business, but you're in the operations of your business.
Yes, ma'am.
So with that being said, what Hootsuite will do for you, or a program like Hootsuite, is it will allow you to schedule your post, because you have about between 2 to 5 posts that you put up per day.
Yes, ma'am.
With Hootsuite, you can triple that, and you want to triple it.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hold on for me one quick second?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hold on. Give me one quick second.
Okay.
Okay, so Hootsuite will allow you. Hootsuite will allow you to be able to schedule posts. You see how often and how frequent Antonio posts on his Facebook page. That's because he's not sitting here every 15 minutes and posting. He actually has a program that allows him that he schedules, and you can schedule out, depending on the program, you can schedule out for 3 months, you can schedule out for a year. So the post that you put up about the designs of your shoes, and you can actually take that one post. Okay. Can you call him for me? You can take that one post and you can schedule it twice a day for the rest of the year as a way of pulling people in. And then the videos that you post of those wearing your gear, of you working at the booth, those the pictures, you can actually take those and schedule those and put different comments with them. And then when you get your sales funnel or your landing page, because you could also do a landing page too. If you don't have a website, you can use your landing page, which would be better because it flows them through one choice, so they're not getting decision fatigue. And you can use that photo and say, "Hey, get your luminous footgear gear today." Click the link, and you can use the previous pictures and previous videos that you've done, previous designs that you've done. And like my goal is be a better version of myself daily. You can schedule things like that on a consistent basis, because that is awesome. And now what you're doing is, not only are you building your brand, not only are you showing others with your gear, not only are you letting them know, hey, this is what I can do, but then you're turning into Nike. My only competition, and you point up to yourself, that's something Nike would do.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, so start in what Hootsuite will allow you to do is post more throughout the day. You want to post at least post no less than 10 times a day. And Hootsuite or something like that will allow you to do that. So for your marketing, I would definitely recommend that you increase how much you post. And with Hootsuite, you can post on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube all at the same time. So you can schedule all platforms, and find one that works for you. With Hootsuite, to have more than one social media, there's a cost to it. So research Hootsuite, research others to see which one works for you and which pricing is best for you. That way you can schedule, and every time, if you have 10 posts going out on Luminous Footgear on Facebook, guess what? You have 10 posts going out on Instagram, 10 posts going out on Twitter, LinkedIn, and it'll boost your media on all social media platforms. It'll boost your content.
Like that. Definitely.
So the first thing, research a program like Hootsuite, so you can increase your online presence. You can increase your content without having to tell one of your team members, hey, go do this. And then as you build your team, you can assign that to them. Hey, because Antonio does that for us. If we're not doing it, or if there's something specific that he wants done, he'll say, hey, take this post right here, post it twice a day for the next 20 days. Or take this post right here, post it twice a day until the end of the year. And they can take that time and take that 1 or 2 hours out to post so many posts for the whole year. And then they're done.
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't ever have to worry about going back to it unless unless there's like a major incident that happens, like unfortunately a bombing or a natural disaster or something like that. Then you want to make sure you go up and pull those posts and post something that's more that shows your sensitivity towards what's going on.
Got it.
And then have you thought about, like, for holidays or anything, doing any type of specials or bundles? If you purchase a design, you get a Luminous Footgear shirt for free or something like that.
Yeah, I know me, Mr. Tony, we're talking about the well, we didn't talk about the holiday, if I like the idea, but like every time you get a custom, that, assign some merch with it. So just because they gonna wear it, like it's marketing too. Like when they get their shirt, they gonna wear it. So more people gonna see it. When they see the custom, it might stick, like, it might stick out, but they might not know it's a custom. But the shirt, they don't know it's gonna be like the brand name. They don't know what it is. So yeah. So with the holidays, I'm definitely thinking about something. I'm like I'm open minded. Always thinking about something.
Okay. When you do that, advertise it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and one thing, I've noticed your logo.
Yes, ma'am.
I noticed how you have the Luminous Footgear, but then you have the LF. Oh, that is high. I love that. That is high for real. Like, because I was like, wait a minute, something's different about these shirts. And I read, and I was like, he switched up his logo.
Can I tell you how?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be real with you. I was in the algebra class. It was like in probably like September or October, and I just had my notebook in front of me like this. I always got a notebook in front of me. So they was teaching everything. Like I said, I'm very I love to learn, but it's something that catch my attention. I'm gonna do something that do catch my attention. So I was in class and I designed the logo myself. I was just bored. I just drew it up. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. So I got it, but I needed to digitize. So like I said, I got that made. I've been posted like in October. I've been posted, so they seen it. But like now I got it digitized and everything. And like I said, that's my new 2020 logo.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about Mint Mobile. I am extremely excited to have the Mint Mobile services. When I first got all of my information, it came in this wonderful package. And then it gave me step-by-step directions on how to transfer my phone number over from my previous cell phone services over to Mint Mobile. The process was smooth. It was easy. I have unlimited talk, text, and data. I'm extremely excited about that, especially being an entrepreneur. I need unlimited everything, pretty much. And then not only that, I'm saving over $700 because I don't have another cell phone bill for another year. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I won't have to pay another cell phone bill until next year. And I'm saving $700. Can you imagine saving $700 on your cell phone bill? So if you're still using one of the big wireless providers this year, have you asked yourself what you're paying for? Between expensive retail stores, inflated prices, and hidden fees, you're being taken advantage of because they know you'll pay. Enter Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile provides the same premium network coverage you're used to, but at a fraction of the cost because everything is online. Mint Mobile saves on retail locations and overhead, then passes those savings directly to you. Mint Mobile makes it easy to cut your wireless bill down to just $15 a month. Remember, I'm now saving $700 a year using Mint Mobile. And every plan comes with unlimited nationwide talk and text. With Mint Mobile, stop paying for unlimited data you'll never use. Choose between plans with 3, 8, and 12 gigabytes of 4G LTE data. Use your own phone with Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Ditch your old wireless bill and start saving with Mint Mobile. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/success. That's mintmobile.com/success. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month, ladies and gentlemen, at Mint, MINT, mobile, MOBILE.com/success.
That is hot. Have you figured out a way to get it put on your shoes after you do your design?
I would have to get that made for a stencil, and I could do that definitely.
Okay. Because that's when you really start your branding.
Yes, ma'am.
That would be so high. If they have that design, and then on the side of it, they have that luminous foot.
Like thank you.
That logo is high for real. I was like, come on, sir.
Thank you. I'm definitely
So everything you post, every graphic you post, everything, like the one you said, the only competition is you have the arrow going up.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you start putting that luminous figure logo, you put it on every single graphic.
Got it.
Every single graphic. And now you're not only are you branding yourself, but every time somebody sees something that motivates them to be better or do more, and they see that LS, they're gonna think Dakota. They're gonna think luminous foot gear. Do you do your graphics?
You definitely write it down. Okay, got that.
And you do your own graphics, right?
Well, like I said, I'm an artist, so I made it, but like I don't look actually like graphic designing, but I do art. Like I'm a sneaker artist.
Okay. What I just sent to you,
Yes, ma'am.
check it out,
Yes, ma'am.
research it. They also have a design college on there as well to teach you actually how to use Canva and how to use all of everything within Canva. The graphics that you see up on Antonio's page,
Yes, ma'am.
those all come. A lot of those come from Canva.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you can start really putting up your motivation like the one you did. Because that looks like Nike. Like seriously, when you did, like think of it. Every time you think of Nike, they show their logo, but then it's something else always in the underlying. Like it's Nike, but it's more. That post that you did, that is Nike. That is up there with Nike. That's Nike vibration. Do stuff like that, and then put your logo on everything.
Got it.
Every time you design something, put your logo on it.
You got it.
Because now you have literally branded yourself. That logo brands you. Because they know luminous foot gear, but that logo it attracts. It's like, what is that? Is that? Okay, Dakota, I see you. So Hootsuite will allow you to be able to increase how much content you post across all platforms, or find one that works for you. Because not all of them work. Hootsuite doesn't work for everybody. What works for us may not work for you, or what works for us may work perfect for you, or what doesn't work for us, you may be like, oh, this is smooth sailing right here. So that's why I always tell people, this is what we use, but you research and find what works for you. Canva, I love Canva. I love creating. I love it. And Canva allows you to do that. And then Use this one right here.
Got that.
Unsplash.com is there are different photos, graphics, things of that nature that don't have copyrights on them.
Yes, ma'am.
So it allows for you to download pictures without having to worry about somebody coming to you wanting the money. Like there are graphics and everything that you can use without someone saying, hey, you use my picture, I want my royalties for that.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to share my screen so you can. So this is Unsplash. So let's put, and these are free for you to use without having to worry about somebody else coming at it, coming to get it. So like the post that you post, the only competition is me, and I'm paraphrasing because I know that's not what you said.
It's pretty close.
That's the one. You can use something like this one right here. I'm the only person I'm fighting on a consistent basis.
Yes, ma'am.
Something like so now you see, you can go to Unsplash, type in what you want, and pull it up. If you're looking for, let me see.
I'm pretty nice.
And once you find the photo that you want, see, there you go. So if you want to tell somebody, don't quit, keep moving, luminous footwear.
Yeah.
There you go. And then you just click right here, the little download, and it's all yours. No royalties, no permissions, none of that. You just hit download photo, and there it is.
Got it. Can you make I'm gonna look up this for example, like sneaker, like the shoe and everything. See, I just want to see what come up. Man. So I could like use like one with a logo on it, and it will be no royalties.
Yeah, you can use this one and don't have any issues with that. You won't have to pay anything or anything. Let's do this. The one I just did was plural. This is singular. Like,
yeah, I like those though. So like every day I can like use one of these, then post it through the Hootsuite every day.
you can schedule it. So you can post, like you can use this one, use this one. Let me show you how you do it. So I just downloaded this one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Canva. Now Canva is awesome because I can create my design and look. It tells me what type of design I want to post. So if I want to do a Facebook post, there it is. Social media, YouTube art. It's all here. Desktop wallpaper.
Nice.
You know, Instagram post, YouTube thumbnail, Pinterest. The one I always use though is logo because it's just the perfect size. So I'll pick what I want to design. The photos that you've taken of other people wearing your. So you will go to once you decide what you want to use, you will go to upload, and you just go here and know where it downloaded to. I always make sure that anything I download goes into my downloads so I can easily access it. And then I upload it to Canva. So So like the photos that you take of those who have on your gear, you can take it, you can upload it to Canva and put whatever design you want to put with it. So now, so once it finishes uploading, okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you now.
I don't know what that was. I promise you, I really think sometimes technology does not like me. Okay, so back to Canva.
Yes, ma'am.
So you upload your picture, you can change your background, your photo itself, you can even adjust you can put a filter on it. So even if it's black and white, I can make it street, which will bring out the black,
Yes, ma'am.
that one. And it'll switch retro, so you can change it up a little bit and then put how you want to put it up there. You can add your subheadings, your title, and then you can and then you can put your logo somewhere here or somewhere there. So you can really you can go in and you can play with it. And then also,
To all of my coffee drinkers out there, what if your morning coffee supported girls going to school? With Gorangosa Coffee's Girls Run the World blend, you can do just that. Each bag equals a day of education for a young woman in Mozambique. The aroma when you first start brewing it, when it hits you, it just wakes you up and gets you ready for the day, and the flavor itself is even smoother. So you can use our code ATS for 20% off your first order at gorangosacoffee.com. That's GORONGOSA coffee.com for premium coffee with real impact.
Let me just say to you, ladies and gentlemen, Deaunna just made me the most fantastic cup of coffee, and we're both drinking it, and the flavor is robust. It's just really good, and it smells great, so I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. Now back to me sipping some more coffee.
right here, the design school. So with Canva, I always tell people whatever works for you. But when it comes down to Canva, I tell them all the time, you should really have an account with Canva. And now you see why. Because you can go through and learn. Canva in the class, like it literally teaches you social media mastery, graphic design basics, branding it. Like it teaches you what to do and how to do it. You know, with your designs, how to do your designs, how to use Canva Pro, the brand kit. Like it has so much available to you when you want to do an ebook. You realize that you are a college student who is a full-time entrepreneur. We know they exist, but how did they even get to where they are? So you can write an ebook, design it in Canva, and publish it.
I like that. I'm writing it down right now.
And that helps with your brand as well, because it even more says, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. But how did he do it? We know that Mark Zuckerberg started Facebook in his college dorm while he was a college student. But how did he do it? Do we know in detail? Do we know what he had to do? Do we know how many people actually said, dude, you crazy? Do we know how many people came to work with him and it didn't work out? Do we know his actual struggle of trying to balance full-time students, homework, exams, research papers, term papers, still being a big brother, big sister, best friend, still being son, still being uncle, if you have nieces and nephews, you know, still being a grandson and a CEO. And now a CEO with employees as a college student. How do you handle that? How do you balance that? Writing an ebook, and you can write an ebook, upload it to, you can do it, put it on Amazon. Like you could literally put it up there, and now you're a published author as a CEO college student. And that also helps with your marketing too. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, for you, Luminous Footgear is more than just a company.
Yes, ma'am. Like to be honest, I'm still learning. Every day I want to add something to Luminous Fit. Like I say, I want to do like hmm, can I use other companies as an example? Like I
Go
say,
ahead.
have you ever heard of Sanderson Farms? It's like
Yeah.
okay, the headquarters is in Laurel, Mississippi, like where I'm from, and it's all over. It's the third largest, I think, poultry in the world. It's like like I said, I was an intern there this past summer 2019, and I learned a lot from the company. I want to do like like I want to be more than the company. Let's be honest. Like I said, I take examples and strategies from the best, and what am I like mirror.
Okay. So with that being said, yes, ebook, because now companies like Sanderson Farms, companies like HEB, Nike, Walmart, they're more than just what you see. HEB literally partnered with Blue Cross Blue Shield to get a specific type of insurance for their employees. Not only that, they give their employees shares of the company when they first start. So the longer they're there, the longer they build and they actually become partners in the actual company itself.
That's what Sanderson is.
McDonald's has the Ronald McDonald House. So when there are people that have children who have certain types of illnesses where they're always at the hospital, where they have to stay for months at hospitals, Ronald McDonald House houses the families. Or it also houses the children if the children have like back-to-back procedures that they have to do, so they're there for 2 or 3 weeks because they have a procedure on a Monday, then have another one on a Thursday and another one next week. Ronald McDonald House actually houses, so they have a nonprofit. Walmart, they Walmart. Luminous Footgear can do the same thing, and what you're going to end up doing, Dakota, is not just building Luminous Footgear, but you're also going to be building yourself as a brand to a point where you're going to be doing what Antonio does, which is standing in front of an audience and speaking to them on how you did what you did. The ebook, that's going to be the start of that. Because now not only are you telling the story of Luminous Footgear, but you're telling the origins of Luminous Footgear. The origins of Luminous Footgear came from you. And how did it come from you? Because you did this, you did that, you never quit, you kept pushing. Build Luminous Footgear. Post more than 10 times, post up like more than 10 times a day, but let 10 times be the least amount that you post, because you have to come out of obscurity. If people don't know who you are, then they won't be able to buy from you. And with what you do, you're not a local company. You can have clientele in another country because of what you do. So you can literally brand yourself outside of Mississippi. Utilize Google Trends. Because with Google Trends, share my screen, because this is what you're also going to do.
Yeah, I'm doing that ebook. I'm doing that I'm starting it tonight. Well, out there on Canva.
There you go. Google Trends, designer footwear. Now, designer shoes it can be from the dress shoes to whatever. DSW, Nike Air. There you go, designer shoes. So now you use Google Trends to find out where designer shoes are trending. You know they're trending number 1 in the United States and then Ireland. And number 1 in the United Kingdom and then Ireland. United States is only 51%. So when you decide to push your product worldwide, you already know United Kingdom is the first place you're going to go. Now here in the United States, and I'm showing you this so you'll know when it comes time to, when you do your marketing, pushing when you post your ads like the one you did for your designer shoe that you did,
yes, ma'am.
You will create, and when you boost it, this is where you go to boost it. So now you know, DC, the top place you're going to market for designer shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then Maryland, then New York, then Louisiana, then Georgia. Use Google Trends to help you find out where to market your designer shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then another thing that I just thought about. Okay, so this is clothing, but I'm sure they have a fashion trade shows. Fashion trade shows.
Yes, ma'am.
And what this will do for you, this,
Ma'am.
here, I'll send you this link. Because what fashion trade shows will also do for you is it'll expand your brand as well. And then you can start going to the trade shows and marketing your products. And then find out what cities the fashion trade shows are in.
Mhm.
And when you see the dates that they start going into that city, start marketing in that city. Do your boost your posts and focus on that whole state, but then
Yes, ma'am.
deeper into the city. And then you also want to when you're creating it, put in there fashion trade shows and see what comes up. Have you gotten to the training yet that teaches you how to use Google Trends and do Facebook ads?
No, ma'am.
Okay, no worries. What we'll do is we'll schedule a time and day next week, and I'll walk you through because you're going to create your audience. When you boost your posts, some will walk you through how to create that audience. Because and when you create the audience and you go to boost it, it'll tell you how many people you reach based on your search and based on your budget and also based on how long you want it to run. And that way, now you can take $10, boost a post, and let it run for like 5 days, $2 a day. And you'll be surprised at how much that will help you. But where we make a mistake when we boost our posts is we just boost it. Like we don't think about we don't understand how detailed you can get when you when I used to tell your friends how you can target people in your zip code, just your zip code alone. I meant that. When you boost a post, so the next time we'll do it just like this. We'll do a Zoom call, and I'll walk you through how to literally create your boost and boost your post to target specific areas.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to get it going.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is find you a program that you can like Hootsuite or use Hootsuite, so you can schedule up to no less than 10 posts a day. So if you're anything like Antonio, which from what he tells me you are, you'll stay up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning doing that. See? And so do that, and then work with Canva. So now you can start doing even more graphics. You can incorporate the pictures that you've already taken, the videos that you've already done, all of those. Schedule them like every like once a week. Schedule them to go up, because what's old to you is going to be new to somebody else. Just because you just posted that last week, somebody has not seen it. So when you post it this week, and they'll be like, "Oh man, that's why you just did that." Like, well, I did that a week ago, but thank you, appreciate it. And do you have a YouTube page?
Yes, ma'am. I have one.
Do you upload those videos and everything to your YouTube page?
I created it like on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm
So
ready.
So all those videos that you've done so far?
Yes, ma'am. I was saying I had the raw footage the other day. I'm gonna make that on YouTube videos. Well, I said raw footage because I was recording, but when I get to edit it, like I said, that's gonna be my first video to make with the deep cleaning on him. He got game 13.
Upload those, and then upload them. Share it to your Facebook page. If you don't use the actual video on Facebook page, use the YouTube link. So now you're drawing people to your YouTube page too.
That's it.
Because with what you're doing, with where you want to take Luminous Footgear, you want a YouTube page.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, I'm checking the schedule so I can get with your team on everything, and I will let you know what I can work out, because in the evenings we have a lot of our other trainings too.
Yes,
and at the same time, I'm going to get with you on a time and day for me and you next week to sit down and talk about how to create how to boost your page and create your audience to do that.
Got it.
All right. Well, I hope I was able to help you today.
Definitely. Like, I got all these new things. Like I said, it's going to open up. Like, just like I have my other mentors, like Miss Shanta, like she has a book out how to process chickens, and I can't think of the title right now, but like when she see that ebook come out, like, she's gonna be so glad to see it. So like I'm saying, I'm gonna set those like at the church and at the school, I'm gonna get those. So like that's another thing I'm doing. Like I said, all this right here is very great. All this is very great.
If you go, I'm okay. I know you have an Amazon account, right?
I actually gotta make one. I gotta make one.
Oh my goodness. You don't have, I have an Amazon account. Well, the only reason I said that is because if you create, let me see, KDP, hold on. I'm about to tell you something else.
Okay.
This, sir,
Smell.
will help you with your publishing, as well as put it on Amazon. So not only will you have your ebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Now when people say, man, you got an ebook? Yeah. Here's my Amazon link. Go get it now. So it's not just you sending them a PDF document. It's, no, y'all forgot who I was? It's on Amazon.
Love it.
And now not only will the local population have access to your ebook, guess what? Whoever is on Amazon will have access to your ebook. And when you publish it through that link, because that's actually self-publishing. That's Amazon creating a self-publishing link so people can publish their books easily on Amazon. You'll have a VIN number. You'll be able to, so there's Amazon UK, there's Amazon Japan, there's Amazon Russia. Like, they'll give you the option to say, yes, I want whoever in the UK to be able to find my book. So now you will be worldwide. Your ebook will be available worldwide. So when you finish it, go there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to go and copy and paste that real quick. I'm going to put it on my note page. 1 second.
Okay.
Transfer this over. I got a many notes. It's crazy. Like in high school, we couldn't use our phone in class, and they say if you caught your phone, that was a big problem. But in economics class, so I used to risk it. Taking notes in class. Like I snap a picture and put my phone up just to help benefit my business.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've always been like like taking sacrifices for the best.
That's the only way. That's the only thing entrepreneurs do.
I'm not sure if you already know this, but you're already absolutely perfect. You're already absolutely great, and you're already living in massive abundance. The most important things that you have is not what you have, it's not what you do, it's what you know. Because the people who do know what you need to know to lead the middle class, they're in the top 1%, and they control 96% of the world's income. 97% of this world is trading time for money, and that is not the way to become rich, it's not the way to become wealthy, and it is absolutely not the way to leave the middle class. There are 7.8 billion people in the world right now, and they all want to learn how to make money and how to leave the middle class. But the way to become a master at anything is to learn all the rules and then bend them to your favor. Right now in this world, there are 2,057 billionaires. Right now. So if you think becoming a billionaire is impossible, that's 2,057 people that have already proved that impossibility incorrect. And if you think that's crazy, there are 46.8 million millionaires in the world, worldwide right now. Now think about that. 46.8 million millionaires, and that number grows 1,730 millionaires every single day. Money is everywhere. You don't need to max out your credit cards. You don't need to borrow from granddad and grandma. Just look behind me. Look at all the wealth sitting behind me in this junkyard. It's insane how much money is everywhere, and you don't need to go out there and beg, borrow, and steal to get it. You just need to know the rules of making money and how to leave the middle class. Essentially, all you need to know is the algorithm of making money, the rules of making money. All you need to know is what to do and how to do it, and you can leave the middle class. Any industry, yoga, golf, underwater basket weaving, clipping fingernails, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know how to do it, how to get it done, and then find somebody to teach you how to do it, how to get it done, and you will be able to leave the middle class. If you're not getting my point, it's real simple. Whatever you have up here, as long as you understand the rules of leaving the middle class, as long as you understand how to get money, you can take what's up here and get wealthy from what you already have. Right now, the very thing you know up here is already being searched 1,000 times a second on Google. Someone right now, actually 1,730 people right now are going to become a millionaire from the stuff that you have in your head. Why can't this be you? I mean, it's 1,730 people with your ideas that are no better than you, that are going to leave the middle class, become a millionaire. Why are you not next? So how do we do this? How do we take what you know and apply it to objective money-making secrets and then allow you to leave the middle class? How do we take you from where you are and let you escape to where you want to go? So how do we make all this money or take all this knowledge from the Warren Buffetts, from the Elon Musk? How do we take everything that everyone before you has done, and how do we take all of that and then put it in your head so you can leave a legacy for your family? My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. 32 years ago, I lived in a trash can. That's right, from 6 to 14, I had no running water, no electricity, no anything, and somehow I'm in the top 1% today. Not because I had the right background, not because I had a silver spoon in my mouth, simply because being homeless made me learn how to make money. I retired when I was 29 years old. I'm more than likely younger than you. I'm one of the top 1% income earners in one of the richest countries in the world. What I learned how to do when I was 6 years old was learn how to generate enough money to eat some cookies so I wouldn't die to death from starvation. From there, I learned how to go from cookies to a meal, from a meal to clothes to shelter to everything else that supplied my necessary needs. When I was 6, I was forced to learn how to make money, and now that's what I'm going to do and help you do. I've seen amazing results. I have my own economy. I've homeschooled my own children, and I wrote a book that teaches you every single thing that I know about making money, every single thing that other people know about making money, and most importantly, all the stuff that we don't tell you. Because the truth is, and you know it like I know it, the most honest, the most hardworking, unselfish people on planet Earth live in the middle class. Yet, your honesty, your unselfishness, your devout religion-going self is not enough to get to the top 1%, and that's not fair. The second half of my life has been not about how much money I make, but how I will be remembered from all the money that I have made. And I've been trying to teach everybody how to get out the middle class. I'm the crazy guy famous on the internet for trying to create 100,000 millionaires. I've created 8 so far. I got a 9th one on the way, all the way from India. That's pretty cool. And what I want to tell you is something very simple. It's been hard. It's been absolutely hard to help people leave the middle class, not because of the people, because because the system would rather keep you being someone else's money instead of you having your own economy and having the money come find and flow to you. It was frustrating because I knew that anybody can make money. And if you knew what I knew, you would change your life. Over the last few years, I've built a large following of over 500,000 people every month that pay me for me to give them advice. Well, that's been exciting for me. And the cool thing is I've created thousands of six-figure earners. I've created millionaires. I've created people who can live their dreams and hold on to their legacies. And now my eyes are on you to create you to what you need to be great. I have been teaching my principles and these principles to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, every country, all continents, and anyone who has taken them seriously, written them down, and applied them have a 100% success rate of leaving the middle class. I've taught these secrets to my following and my inner network, and I've watched them go from 4 figures to 5 figures, 5 figures to 6 figures, 7 figures, all the way to 8. Everything that I've ever learned from millionaire mentors, billionaire mentors, and everything I learned from being homeless, and everything that got me into the top 1%, I have placed inside of a book. To date, it is the longest book that I've ever written, the most best book that I've ever written, and that book is called The Richest Man and the Trash Can, and I'm offering it to you today for free. This book is going to show you how to become wealthy into the top 1% and leave the middle class. This book is going to give you a step-by-step plan if you're 30 years old, all the way to 70 years old, how to get into the top 1%. If you're a teenager, how to get to the top 1%. If you're a millennial, how to get to the top 1%. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures immediately, teach you how to get to $1 million immediately, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'm going to give you the 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class. Plus, I'm going to give you every last one of my secrets that have made me rich. You have to understand that leaving the middle class is the most important fight that you're going to have in your life. And to be honest with you, and you can kind of relate to this, it almost takes $450,000 a year just to be broke in America. And that's just in America. If you don't leave the middle class, which is actually an illusion, then you are going to have a really hard time. Think about it for a second. Most of you going to be watching this are going to be baby boomers, and you've been sold a bad check. They lied to you. Your retirement was not enough for you to live comfortable, and I'm going to give you this book for free so you can figure out how to triple your retirement and then quadruple your retirement, and then, as Grant Cardone would say, 10x your retirement so you can live the life that's worthy of you. I want you to remember that leaving the middle class is the most important battle that you could ever face in your entire life, especially for your family. So consider this video, this book, your friendly tap on the shoulder. I want to send you a free copy of this book because I believe that abundance is your birthright. I believe that abundance is freedom, and I believe that this book is right for you. In fact, I believe in that so much that I will send you the book for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll eat the cost. I'll take the loss. And all you have to do is get the book and dominate your reality right now and apply the principles so you can be the best person for your life that is yours. Fill out the form sitting right there to the right. Go ahead, dominate your reality. I can't wait to send you my book. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have you as someone that's been on the journey with me. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate.